no matter how good you are at playing the guitar, if it's out of tune, it's going to sound horrible. Good guitars are good at holding tune, some cheaper ones not so much, so you really need to learn how to tune your guitar in order to play and enjoy it. And that's what we're talking about today. This is usually one of the first things I teach people when it comes to guitars, because playing a guitar that's out of tune can be very frustrating for a beginner if they're trying to make things sound good to begin with and it's just not coming together. So we start with how to tune the guitar. So first thing we need to know is the numbers of the strings. As we talked about before when changing the strings and playing other things, we need to number them from the thinnest, number 1, up to the thickest, number 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, within those, when we're tuning it, we actually start with the 6th string, which in standard tuning, and there are other tunings that people use, is an E. So we start with the 6th string, it's E. 5th string is A. 4th string, D. 3rd string is G. 2nd string is B. And the 1st string, the thinnest one, is also E. Now it is a couple octaves up from the 6th string E, but it's still an E. Okay? The best way to tune your guitar is to have a tuner. If you don't have a tuner, there's other ways to do it, but you start with an electric tuner. Basically, as you get close to the note, it shows you the indications on there. There are some guitar-specific tuners that only have the notes for standard tuning on guitar. There are chromatic tuners that allow you to tune to any other type of tuner. But you start with a good tuner, in general, will help you out a lot. Some guitars, like this one, have a tuner built in at the top, so you just press a button and the tuner comes up and it'll help you tune to that. So for this one, so let's go ahead and retune it. Now, as we tune it, you can see there's some lights on there that indicate whether it's sharp or flat. Right now it's in the flat sound. We're going to tune it back up. And then you just watch your lights, and eventually you get a green light. Alright, green light shows your green tune. That's what you look for. Other tuners will do the same thing. They will have lights on the side which gets you there and there. Now, you do that for each individual string, you can have your guitar in tune. That is great. Then you're in tune to be able to play with other instruments, assuming that they're in tune as well. And it's always much more pleasant if everybody's in tune together. Now, what if you're playing with a piano that's not in tune? Those are a little tougher to have tuned, obviously, and sometimes you'll find somebody has a piano in their house. It's a little out of tune, but you still want to play along with them, but you don't want to sound horrible. Our piano got so far out that it was about a quarter tone out of tune, so that sounds horrible when you're playing an in-tune guitar with an out-of-tune piano. Well, you tune to the piano, so you use those same notes, the E, the A, the D, the G, B, and E for your strings, and you find those corresponding notes on the piano, and then you, by ear, listen to it until you can get into it. It takes a little bit of practice to hear the sound wave, the vibrations, and how they sound different when you're doing that, but it works out fine after a while. Now, assuming you don't have a piano and you don't have a tuner anyway, but you still want to be able to play the guitar, you can also just tune it to itself. So you want the strings tuned relative to each other so that you can play and it'll sound decent. So we start with the 6th string again. Now, whatever pitch you have it on, that's what you're tuning it to. So then you come up to the 5th fret, and of course the frets start from the nut, that's 0, and then the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. The 5th fret will usually have a dot on the fretboard itself. So the 5th fret on the 6th string will give you the note for the 5th string. So the 5th string is out of tune. Tuned to. They're tuned to each other. Do that again. On the 5th string, you get the note for the 4th string. When you do it again on the 4th string, you get the note for the 3rd string. After this, you get the note for the 2nd string, we have to come to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. And we get our note. Okay? Now, for the last one, we come through the, again, the 5th fret, go back up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and get the note for the 1st string. Once you get that in tune to itself, you can play on a campfire, at home, wherever, and you'll have to be tuned to another instrument. So that's the basics on how to tune the guitar. And once you've learned how to tune it, you can enjoy playing. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for all of our videos. Thanks again.